Yeah, I'm recording another one here, so I got 32 minutes of things to say. This is on YouTube. Um, so, I have friends, and then I have friends, and then I have friends, apparently. There was a big misunderstanding, and I got the shit end of the stick. And that sucks. That sucks. But what do? You go on, I guess. We're trying to get out. We're getting a loan to get or a rental, and then we're talking to realtors and loan officers and loan companies to get a first-time loan and low-income loan and buy a house. Yeah, with a big garage and space to put extra cars. Because guess what? I have now two neons, a 96 and a 98, I think she said. One two-door, one four-door. That's right. And I'm getting them for just a few jars of weed. From a tow yard, from a lady I met last night at a gas station. Yep, that's right. They're in Big Bar. I've got to get them here. So they might need a little work. She doesn't know if they run because she towed them in. They got a little body damage, but it doesn't matter. I have two turbos off a twin turbo Audi S4 all-wheel drive vehicle. One for each neon. This is going to be fun. Then I'm painting in the same fucking color. Identical to my old one. Both of them. Put the same wing on the two-door as I have on my four-door. The same colors, the same skin, everything the same. And I've gotten both license plates to be handicapped. So, Matt wants to drive one into town, so we'll have two of them. And boy, Shasta County Police are going to love this. I miss that fun. I miss that time. Getting pulled over all the time, not getting any tickets, scaring everybody that went with me because I'd mess with the cops. But you know what? I miss it. Oh, and I don't know if you heard about that jump that I did coming down 44 and then trying to get on southbound I-5. Went into the gravel and I was going to T-bone the guardrail. Instead, I went straight off towards the 44 exit from I-5 South. And I was talking to Ryan about it, and he just laughs. And so when I get back over there with a neon, or maybe my Saturn here in a couple of days, or today or tomorrow, I'm gonna have somebody film it. I'm gonna do the same damn thing. It's an accident, but I'm gonna do it again because I got to get it on film. I got to. It was so sweet. I mean, when I did that, and Jean didn't move, she didn't nothing. She just sat there, but her eyes got so big I seen them over the sunglasses. Everything slowed down. So we pulled over at the site at the Civic exit and pulled stop. This guy comes rolling in behind me real quick, and I thought, son of a bitch, I'm in trouble. He gets out just, oh fuck, why'd you do that? That was so fucking cool looking. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Did you mean to do it? It was just, I asked him if he recorded it, but no. But it's one of the things that I missed and I enjoyed. So now I am coming back. It will be a year or so, maybe. Depends on how long it takes me to get them painted and fixed and stuff. But I am coming back. I am coming back. I'm going to put the big 22S cam in it so it rumbles like that. And the turbo, I don't need to do anything else to the internals because it'll take a turbo. And then I'm back. And I'm going to run around in Shasta County and mess around. And I will be at the strip with it. And hopefully my Vega's done. I know my Vega will be done then too. So it's going to be funny as shit because I'm going to tow the Vega on a dolly with the neon until I get to the hills. Then I'll tow the neon with the Vega up the hills. And then downhill I'll just use the neon. And on the flats I'll use the neon. So I'll be rolling into town pulling a Vega behind my Neon. Pulling up to the drag strip with it. Yeah, that's right, people. And I plan on being fast enough to get ejected from the drag strip. I'm going to do it here at Samoa first. That's going to be my first run. And if I get that fast to where I'm ejected from both cars, I'm going to go around California doing it. Just go to every drag strip in California and get ejection slips with both of them. That's the plan. I'm going to buy this motor off this speed shop guy, Ivy here, and for 500, and it needs some rings. You know, it is, you know, put new rings and bearings in the rods, and you know, just to make sure, crank bearing. 11.2 on gas, 10.1 on nitrous, and it's a nitrous motor. Oh, people. It's going to be fun. It's going to be hilariously fun. So yeah, about a year, you know, hopefully I'll have the Vega over there before that. But with getting 7-8 miles a gallon with an 8-gallon tank, and that's going to be fun and expensive. But that's okay. That's what hot rods are for, right? But you bet once I get this running and get the windows in it and registered, I'm just going to drive $100 worth of gas, worth of fucking gas through that thing every time we get paid. You know, I can get to that. I got enough gas to get to Eureka and back, maybe back from Eureka once, if I don't put my foot in it. So I'll be filling up again in Eureka, maybe in Fortuna before I come home. So the local police love me. They, you know, I'm friends with here. They want my rat rod on the road. I was told that when it gets running without windows or registration or headlights, that I could run it through town to see how the suspension is, just like it is with no glass and no registration. That's what friends with cops get you. But when it comes over there, it's a one-of-a-kind ride. And yeah, nobody's seen it yet. I told a couple people, and I hope they keep quiet. But it's all car, it's all motor, and it's gonna be street legal. No need for a radio because it's gonna be noisy. The interior is gonna be just what it is. We're gonna be warm enough in it because of the exhaust or the engine. So, and no carpet, just rhinoplasty inside. You know, and I got to put a rear view camera on in where you open the hatch because the hatch got bent on the way over here. So I'm putting aluminum in the where the window goes, and I'm actually making it go down and over, so I can put 2 5-gallon jerry cans in place of the window. So I got 10 extra gallons of gas just in case. So yes, sir. First thing I'm doing though when it's registered is going to get a noise certificate, like the Harleys have to. That way, when I get pulled over with it, I just flip the certificate out and then bye-bye, cop. Got to, you know. So, but I'm covering the motor up like the fancy cars are, but I'm just shielding the top of the motor so they don't see the nitrous hookup. Nitrous is expensive, so I found out you only get about 5 runs down the strip on a big bottle, so it'll be off on the way over there, believe me. But I'll turn it on if I have to. And from what I'm told, at night, since the headers will be real hot, and I built my own headers, and you know there's little holes in there, and I'm thinking about leaving them in there, all these little tiny holes. So when I hit the nitrous, the hot pipes will ignite the nitrous, and we'll get flames coming out all these little holes. That's what I've been told could happen. So we'll see. We'll see. You know, but you know, whatever. I'm learning how to weld. I'm doing it myself. I got to chain my motor in because I welded my own motor mounts and shit. So I don't want my motor twisting, doing a 180 in my engine compartment. So, but I got the suspension tough enough. But it's still 4-lug. I'm thinking about putting 5-lug. I want to put the S10 hub spindles on it, but unless I could put a 4-lug hub on it. I don't want to do it because I want the rims all to be the same kind because I got Monza rims. The Vegas Big Brother with the V8s. I got the Monza rims. They're still 13-inch, and I'm going to do whatever I can to keep it 13-inch. So, I'm hoping, the Camaro, the Z28 I had, and the way the tranny hit hard all the time, that's what's in the Vega. And I'm hoping that when I get on it, I'm going to just start breaking the tires loose the whole time I'm on the track. And I wanted to see if I can't smoke them all the way down the track. That would be nice. Or stupid and I hit the wall, one or the other. But I'm going to get it posed, the right way. Well, with the tube, that tube you put in there at first. Because I can't afford a posi pod yet. But it has a 10-bolt Chevy rear end like the most of the V8 Camaros have. It's a smaller rear end, but still, it's a V8 rear end, a V8 driveline. So it's all good. It's supposed to take up to 500 horses without braking, but we'll see. And if anybody can find a Chevy 4-lug rims that are 14 or 15s, let me know because I can't find any. I can't find any 4-lug 15 or 14-inch Chevy rims. So that'd be nice to put bigger rims on it. Because I'd like to put big skinny tires up into the fender well. So because I don't want to have to mess with the body yet. I'm gonna widen it out. Like the road racers do in the 70s and 60s with the Camaros and the Mustangs and Javelins and stuff when they road race. They got like an extra fender or, part of another fender that come out so you can get wide tires under it. But that's only when I get the stage 3 suspension under it so I can road race decently. But I'm going to have fun right now when I get it running because, I know a master welder that's going to weld me some ladder bars under it. We're going to toughen up the suspension on the rear end. We're going to subframe it. I know how to do that now. So I'm going to get that done. Because the last thing I want to do is twist that thing. It'd be cool to fucking twist it and have your driver's side tire off the ground. But then it'd be sad after you get tired of being excited about it. Because then it's ruined. Your whole car's ruined. So before I even get it on the road, it's going to be subframed. Even if it runs. Because I know I'm going to step on it if I get it on the road. So that's another thing I got to do. But, it's just a fucking rat rod is all it is. Ugly. Only has what it needs to have. No dash, just switches. And I'm going to get an old tablet to use for my GPS speedometer. Hook its power into the system. So, and as soon as I can afford it, I'm going to get those small cameras and put them in each corner so you can see all around the car with them. So you can record everything and audio record everything. Because I'm going to put signs on all the cars that said you're being video and audio recorded at all times from this vehicle. Cops do it. They can't make me not do it because I don't have a camera in my hand. So that way I can record this shit that I do. And some of the things I wish you guys could see. And then when I'm done, and hopefully everything works out great, it will be. Oh, I gotta go to Portland. Anybody want to go for a ride to Portland in next month or something with me? There's a guy up there that has a Model A straight axle that I can get from him. And a 3-speed manual Ford transmission for my 69 Maneuver front end. Because all the truck ones are just too wide. So he's 7 hours away, but he's got a bunch of parts up there. And he wants to race. Eventually he wants to race. He's got an Audi, like an 83 Audi. That's turbo, and he thinks he's going to whip my Neon or my Vega with it. Of course I'm not taking my Vega to fucking Oregon, but I'll drive that Neon up there. We'll see what that Volvo's, or that Audi. Volvo. It's a Volvo. We'll see what that... Slant 4. Anybody ever heard of a Slant 4 Volvo motor? Me neither, so that's what he's got turboed. He says he'll take the turbo off for me. But, he's a pretty good guy. He's got parts that I can use, and I'm gonna take him up on it. 7 hours. I went into Oregon before with the Neon and a trailer. I'll do it again with the Saturn I gotta get a trailer and a trailer hitch first, because I got no way to get that damn axle back down here, and that tranny. Could put them in the Saturn, just take the spindles off, I guess. Put the back seats down and lower the front seat backwards. Just shove it all in the Saturn. But gotta do what you gotta do, right? Put a luggage rack on it, on the roof and the trunk, and tie him down to the luggage rack. I don't know. Put it in the back seat, have it come out the front window. Whatever it takes. But I need that. He says I can just have them for a few bucks, Not even expensive at all. Basically just to have them. So he might have some other stuff that I want. He's into old vehicles and but new vehicles too. I said, shit, nothing above smog is for me. But, of course, the Neon, I'll smog them before I'll turbo them. Because over here, it's one smog only. No more smogs after this. And all my hoods will be bolted down. Padlocked down. And, yeah, so, and I'm going to make it so the release valve on the turbos, I'm going to make it quiet somehow. Filter it or something, so you can't hear it go off. Do something with it. Put it in, I don't know what you could do to quiet them down, but I don't want them heard when I'm going down the road. Because I'm not going to fucking fight with a cop about wanting to check under the hood. So, but they got to prove it, so if they can't hear it, they can't prove it. I just got to keep my foot out of it. But you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, day before yesterday, I was pissed off. I was upset for some reason. I went from Eureka to Rio Dale at over 120 plus the whole way. Racing a few cars. Just all the way. Made it in about 10 minutes. I mean, I could have got pulled over, but I was pissed off. Shit didn't work out like I needed it to. And I just went for it. I've already played hide and seek with the Highway Patrol a few times already, so I'm starting already. But, I didn't put the damn guardrail in the middle of the freeway the whole way. They did, so, as long as they're on the other side, they got to turn around and come back. And then I got time to hide. I always pop the hood. I park under the, well, I hope no cops are watching this. Anyway, I park under the overpass, pop my hood, take my throttle spring off, return spring, and then just mess with it like fuck, just under there working when they pull up, if they pull up. It's like, yeah, I don't know what happened. Let's cruise down the road, and it just fucking opened up, and I didn't know what to do. So I was afraid to put it in neutral. It hit the brakes, but the brakes weren't working. So finally, I didn't want to turn the car off on the road. So I rode the brakes as much as I could. Then I pulled over where I could, and did what I did. But the first time I did it, I was racing a lady in a Mustang. She's behind me. The cop was on the freeway, coming down the big hill towards Eureka from Bear River Casino, if you know where that is. We were halfway down that straightaway, and the Highway Patrol seen us, lit the lights up before he even passed us. And we kept going. And then I pulled over two exits later, pulled under the overpass, did my thing. 10 minutes later, nothing. So I put it all together, went out. The next exit down, the off-ramp down, he had her pulled over. And she flipped me off when he was looking through her car. But, that's what you get if you don't know how to play the game. So, yeah. Made a friend with one of the Fortuna cops, but I don't think that'll help me too much. But I'm going to start my game over here and see what happens. I know the rules, I know the laws, I know what I can get away with. It worked in Shasta County. It'll work here. I hope. Otherwise, I'll just go to take it to court. Plead my case, because I'll have it all recorded then. Yep. You can record me, I can record you. So, I'm still called Gina. I call Gina every time I get pulled over, so I'm going to call her set her on the dash, so she can hear everything. But it's going to be recorded anyway, and he can't tell me to turn the recordings off because I'm going to tell him it's on a hard drive that's on its own power, battery powered, and it's motion sensitive. So, and then I'll say it's got a Wi-Fi, so it picks Wi-Fi up and sends everything home to the computer. So what does he know? It could. It doesn't, but it could. And if it does, if I could get it to do that, I'm gonna. Like phones, pick up, call people. That'd be cool to send it all to my computer so anybody can watch it. I'll send, if I can get it done, I'll send the site out to everybody so they can watch it. Watch what I'm doing, where I'm driving, how I'm driving. Call me idiots like you guys do. Vote, cheer on the cops to get me. But that's okay. It's okay. Because once I get into Rio Dell, I'm good to go. So they got a new chief now. I got to go introduce myself, be friendly, and but other than that, I'm friends with the cops here. Go shooting with one, I play bocce ball with the other. I got to get to know Volt better, the new female. But now I got to talk to the new chief, see how he feels, and how his attitude is. Be polite, be nice, like I am to the others. I'm a good citizen here. I know business owners and friends with a lot of people, except for, guys don't like me. People don't like me too much because I walk around all mad and mean. And they know me from Jean's work because it's gotten around that I don't appreciate men chatting with her and stuff. I'm the same old possessive pig, protective possessive pig, mind you. And everybody knows it, so that's okay. A couple of them have blew it, and I know who they are, and I just haven't been able to find them on the street yet. They might be keeping away from me. I don't know, because they know, where Gene works, but now I got a buddy that works there too. So, and we had this big fight, me and Gene, a while back because she wasn't telling me everything, and it hurt. It really hurt bad. Because she wanted to go drinking with her two girls, her friends, and she was going to go carrying, but then left out to taking shots at everybody at 6 different houses, getting hammered. And that's not going to be my thing. And I offered to drive, and be good, but nope, she didn't want to go then. Can't go now. So she tried to tell me everything I was doing was just controlling her. And every time I held her hand, I was controlling her. Every time I kissed her, loved her, and went with her, I was controlling her. And finally, after 5 days of misery, I just turned to her and said, this shit stops now. 34 years, and you didn't say nothing. And all of a sudden, when I find out you're going to go drinking, everything's different. But I told her, either get that lady out of your ear, or I hope it's not that you wanted to meet somebody and drink with them. But I have a feeling he was going to be there. And I'm still going to deal with him because he ran up on me the other night and put his truck almost out into my bumper, and I had my 2-year-old granddaughter in the back. So, but, he'll get his when I see him. Eyeballed me 4 times when I was in town at bocceing. So I'm done. He was a son of some friends, but that lady just blew it like all women do. They know, I'll say it again. Women have this thing growing in their mind. They're evolving, right? But the thing, it doesn't work yet. It's not evolved enough because they interrupt you 4 words in and then are mad because they know what you're going to say. They know it's going to piss them off, so they can start yelling at you and getting pissed at you. And you've only said 4 words and they have no idea what you're going to say. So, ladies, let it evolve. It'll get there. You're not getting the right signals yet. Just let your man finish talking. And you might be surprised at what he's going to say. But then if he pisses you off, then hammer him up, You got the right. But that little thing in there isn't evolved enough yet. It's going to take thousands of years to get it right. But eventually, you'll know what men are thinking and are going to say. And then we're in trouble. We won't get away with nothing. We better be thinking good thoughts all the time. But right now, ladies, all you're doing is causing fights, ruining friendships, ruining marriages. Just let the man finish. That's all. I hate when I can't finish a sentence. You know? I'll record it one time when Gene does it to me. I'll start recording. And we'll see. It's hilarious. I like recording her when she's mad at me. You know? But, you know, I end up making up. Making up's the funnest part. Anyway, my time's running out, ladies and gentlemen. And remember, you watched it on your own. So, I was nice and polite this time. I didn't get cursive and I didn't get mad at nobody and didn't piss nobody off. But hey, remember, ladies, we voted to give you the rights to have rights. You didn't do it. We did it. And it was the best thing that we could have did. Right, guys? Right? You know? The best thing. It wasn't fair that if the woman got out of hand, the cop would come over and say, hey, give her a smack, shut her up, straighten her out. Or that we could just send you to the insane asylum for a few weeks just to get y'all calmed down. We didn't have the right to do that, and it wasn't fair to you women. And that's what I truly believe, right? Anyway, ladies. We men love you. Wouldn't be nothing without you. Except for the gay guys. You know, maybe they got a thing that we don't know. You don't see two gay guys fighting very much. But I love women. Women love me. I think. That's what I'm told, at least. But she hasn't left yet. She's still here putting up with my shit. And even though my misery, my pain is totally worse than it was before. Anyway, that's me. YouTubing it. And I'll get live on, I'm going to live stream on Facebook a lot, so I'll make sure the invites go out before I do it. Thanks for watching. Peace. And remember, you watched it.